Hello.
Hi, Miss Raylene. How are you doing?
Doing wonderful. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Are you and my boy ready to rock and roll?
He's extremely hyper today. I just
Today
want to
is
make
every
sure you can
day.
hear me. Wait, I know. He's really high energy. Really, really high
Yes.
energy. I don't know how he manages it.
I don't know how you manage it.
Sometimes it's complicated.
I bet it is.
We
Does
have
he
to tell him
does
to behave.
does he pester you sometimes?
Okay.
Hmm?
Every day.
Every day.
Every
Wow.
day, but I love it. I love every minute of it because he is truly a good soul and he wants to help so many people.
I
If
know.
Eric is pestering you, he has a damn good reason to do it.
Exactly. Okay, we'll get started. Here's
Can you
one.
hear me okay, Lisa?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can. I got a new mic and I just want to make sure it's working.
Oh, it works great. Mark P. I had a reading by a good psychic on uh, May the 4th, 17, very specific about future. Erik popped in during. Can Erik confirm if all that what was said was true? What about me knowing Erik during past incarnations and how close we were? How close were we?
Well, first off, Eric says, "Hi, Mom. I love you."
Oh, I
He's
love you
telling
too. Oh,
all the members hello.
I love you.
He says, "Hello. This is Mark.
Hmm.
Hello to Mark." And he's telling me that this is true from your talented medium. He's explaining that mediums have different types of filters. So there's going to be different information that comes through. Part of it will be around the same thing, but they may get some of it mixed up. He's telling me that there
Yeah.
was a past life that was there. He has this life is what's most important because of the connection that he has to Erik right now. Although it's not in the physical, it's in the spirit realm. He's going to help him more than he did with any other life.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Okay. Um, is he a spirit guide for Mark?
He says, "Fuck yes."
All right. All right. Ruben S. Can you give me any advice?
He says, "Hi, Ruben." He's telling you to go out into nature. This looks like it's going to be some form of lake, river, or even ocean. Natural waters is where he's taking you to. The reason for this is so that way you can become centered. He's centering you, and he's smiling about it. He's indicating that he's going to be there with you while he's centering you.
So he needs to be grounded more.
Yes.
Okay.
He says grounded and centered.
Okay. All right. Madeline S. Hi, Erik, Raylene, and Lisa. I would love to know the name of my dominant spirit guide, please. Thank you for all you do. And you're
Erik
welcome.
says hello. Yes, you're welcome. Erik says hello to you, and he's giving me the name Felicia. This is a romantic spiritual guide. She's here for romance in your life.
Oh, okay. So she's here to help Madeline with romance.
Uh,
Okay. Good.
you
Uh,
should see Erik. He's over here. He's got little hearts in the air. It looks like kind of like a cartoon. You just
oh,
look at
okay.
him, just kind of like cartoon-like.
Okay, that's cute. And how is she doing on her job as far as helping with the romance?
She's doing wonderful.
Oh, good. Okay, Alexis K. My sister and I always have business ideas, but we don't know where to focus our attention. What field will we be successful in? Love you guys. Love you too.
Hi, Erik says. He says he loves you very much. He's telling me that you guys would do good with doing something creative. This looks like it's going to be either some form of clothing design, you're creating things from scratch, and looking at hair accessories as well. Very artistic, very creative.
Good. Well, that could make some money. Sell it on Etsy and places like that, right?
He says it's going to be bigger than Etsy. She's going to have an online category shop herself outside of Etsy.
Wow. All right, here's another one from the same person. What's my life's purpose?
You've come in to be creative and to have artistic abilities. That is your life purpose, to get the joy out of creativity in life.
Okay, good. Penelope M. I'm not sure why I feel I know things in truth when I hear it and read it. If I do what I'm supposed to do with it. If I do, what, I guess, am I supposed to do with it?
So Erik is telling me that you get quite a bit of guidance, and it's really hard for you to understand when you receive it. This is called claircognizance, what you're receiving. He's telling you that you want to pay attention to what's really spontaneous and what's really in your mind, because this is going to be guidance to your future, to life.
Mm.
You're receiving quite a bit of information to help you with life.
Okay. Very good. All right, so Teresa NZ. I love our home. Do you see us ever resolving the tree problem that surrounds our home, or will we sell it easily and move on? Many thanks.
So Erik is telling you to go ahead and try and sell the home. He's indicating that you are having quite a bit of root issues that are going to go into the home.
Mm.
You don't want the stress of it. He's telling me that there's something better for you.
Okay, good. Something that they will love just as much or more, maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, that can mess up some major pipes.
Yes.
All right, Paul D. What advice does Erik have for me? Thank you. Love you all.
Erik is telling you to not be judgmental of yourself, to love yourself unconditionally. And he says, now, damn it, why wouldn't you love yourself unconditionally? Because you're amazing.
All right.
Working with you quite a bit.
Okay, good, good. All right. So love yourself, Paul. You are lovable.
You are.
Maureen K. Hi, Erik, Raylene, and Lisa. I would like to know if I will be doing a spiritual business after I retire.
So Erik is over here and he says, yes. He's telling you that you want to start with doing this now while you have free time. This person enjoys it as a hobby. Begin with doing it more with people that you know, or advertising out there for practicing, so that way you get more of a hang of it. She's really good at it. This person's good.
Oh, good. Okay. Karen NT. Please tell me if I will find the love of my life and when and where. I thank you very much.
So this looks like the person's coming from the Philippines, not where you are currently right now. This is going to be online. Erik is telling me that this is going to happen within the next 3 years. Right now, she has a lot to focus on with pulling herself together, finding who she is, what she likes about herself, what she doesn't like about herself. It's really a time of searching and finding.
Okay.
The love life is in the Philippines.
Okay, awesome. Same person. Thank you so much. Please tell me if I will get a new and profitable job soon and what field it might be in.
So this is going to be with computer graphic designing,
Mm-hmm.
and this person doesn't need to take any extra classes or anything like that. That's where they want to be looking right now. And yes, the job. So we have free will, everybody, and if you don't get out there and look for the job, you're getting in the way of the free will. And so you
Sure.
have to get out there to make those steps, because it doesn't just fall into place.
Right.
And so you want to make sure you do that. Start applying at those type of places. It's computer.
Okay, awesome. Teresa NZ. Yeah, she was. We have another question from her before. Hey there, Erik and team. I have an older family member who suffers from the feeling of extreme pressure buildup in his head and ears. Doctors have given up. Is there anything out there we can try? Thanks so much.
He's telling me some anxiety medication. This is going to be a prescription that the person's going to have to take. It is for anxiety. This pressure, he's telling me that it's actually got to do with the mouth. His mouth is affected.
Okay, so maybe does he have like TMJ, temporal mandibular joint syndrome?
Yes.
Like maybe he needs to go to a dentist then. Check out his bite.
So he's telling me that he's going to need, you know what you put in your mouth to prevent you from grinding?
Okay, a mouth guard?
Yes, and that's going to significantly help the person as well. He is indicating that some of the financial aspect is going to be a bit of an issue for them.
Okay.
So try going with anxiety medication. That's going to be prescription.
Oh, well, that can help you stop grinding. I mean, a lot of people grind their teeth because of anxiety, so that makes sense. Okay, Erik M. has this. Mr. Erik, what's the best career path that I should take that will truly lead me to happiness?
So you're doing really well by yourself. You don't like to work for other people. He's indicating that you want to start your own business. This is going to be with creating things. I see with like wood, building things from scratch. Whether this is a desk, a coffee table, you're building things from scratch.
Well, what if he doesn't know how to do that? Take some Carpentry classes, etc.?
Yes. Uh-huh. And so Eric's telling me that he's really good if he can put his mind to something, it comes to him naturally. So it doesn't look like it's going to take very many, if any at all, classes.
Okay. All right. Another one from Teresa NZ. Thank you for this opportunity, Eric and team. Am I achieving my life purpose, and what do I need to work on to succeed with my purpose?
Yes, you are achieving your purpose. Your purpose is solely family. You've come here to enjoy family and to experience love. Love of different types. So that's love of children, relationships, and animals.
Okay.
Yes, she is.
All right. What do I need to work on to succeed in? Okay, good. How about Julie R? When is a soulmate coming into my life?
So Eric says hello to you and Julie. He's not giving me any specific times or dates. It's probably because he's wanting you to figure this out. He's never done this of not wanting to give that information, Elisa. So most likely it's going to be because it's happening sooner than she would expect. He's not giving me the information.
All right. Can he give some
Hasn't
sort of
yet.
circumstance, like how they will meet?
Yes, it's going to be online, and he's telling me that she actually already knows the person.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
so that right there, what I'm getting is reconciliation.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Nicole. Hi, Elise. Nicole H. Um, sorry. Eric, can you please advise why I've been struggling for so long in every area of my life, and when will things in my love and career improve?
Can you repeat the question one more time? You were
Sure.
singing.
All right, this is from Nicole H. Eric, can you please advise why I have been struggling for so long in every area of my life, and when will things in my love and career uh, improve?
Eric says hello. He's singing to you, by the way.
Oh,
He's
uh-oh.
yeah. He can carry a tune today. He looks like he
That's
sounds like
good.
he's getting.
That's an improvement.
He's telling you to listen to music to raise your vibration. He's telling me that your vibration is incredibly low,
Mm.
and it's hard when you're in that low to be happy and to be ready to live. And so he's telling you to raise your vibration by music. That's where you connect to. He is indicating that life for you is going to get much more easier. This is all coming from within. You've got a lot of self work to do. It's going to be about 3 years before there's another person in your life that's going to be companion relationship. Right now, it's all self work. Raise your vibration so you can get to that point.
Okay, good. Patricia P. Both our parents passed away. We discovered that Dad's business partner's son was trying to steal my father's company from my mother and family. Eric, where can we find help that won't cost us a chunk of change? That's
So
terrible.
that is, your father is actually indicating that he wants you to just let this go right now because there's not much that's going to happen from it. He's talking about the finances. He is indicating that there are lawyers that would work for you. What is the name of that, Eric?
Like pro bono?
Yes, pro bono.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That work for you until you get paid or until everything settles out.
So maybe
Uh,
she can look for free legal advice.
yes,
Just Google free legal advice or something.
yes. But quite honestly, it doesn't look like much is going to come about this.
Okay.
The father wants it to be left alone.
Okay. Does the father have a message for this partner's son?
Yes, he's telling you that this was a business that was incredibly stressful, meant a lot to the father. He says that he doesn't want you guys to take the same route of having that stress in your life. That's why he's telling you to let it go.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
That
Okay.
affects you very much. Multiple people, not just one.
Mm-hmm.
There's multiple family members that he's very interactive with.
Okay. Scott H. Hi, Eric and Raylene and Lisa. I was just wondering what my life purpose is. I usually feel directionless in life.
Computers, engineering, you've come down here to learn about technology and how to really manipulate technology. So this is where you want to be looking right now. Also, very spiritual. You're very spiritual and
Mm,
connected to channeling. You have abilities to do channeling.
mm.
This is going to be clairvoyance. Is going to be your main suit. You often receive messages in the form of like a picture message, or you just know something that's going to present itself in your mind. Pay attention to this because you're receiving information.
Okay.
Spiritual activity is really high for you.
Spiritual activity. All right, so what specific kind of computer, or will Erik say? Computer business.
Designing, it's like
Okay.
computer design, graphic
Okay.
designing.
All right.
Um, he's telling me that this person can create things on a computer, whether it's music, any type of design, it's computers.
Okay.
Erik is pointing his fingers like this, like he's doing a dance.
Okay, it's funny. Ivory C, what career do you see me having in the long term?
So Erik is telling me that this is going to actually be taking care of people. This is like daycare, not necessarily nursing. It's going to be taking care of people. That is
Okay.
going to be
Like elder care, maybe?
no, not elderly. I see more younger people. I would have to say about 7 to 15 years of age. Um, I want to go with daycare.
Like like disabled kids?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What about Grace K? She has the exact same question.
And so Erik says, hello to you. This is actually going to be opening up your own spiritual business. He's telling me that this is going to be new for you to learn, to embark on, but this is where your journey is at right now. He's referring you to get an astrology chart pulled so that way you can see how huge spiritual is in your chart. She's going to be doing spiritual business. When she pulls that astrology chart, she'll find a lot more out.
Oh, okay. So she needs to go to an astrologist to get her
Yeah.
chart done. Okay. Cow L, which country and what major should my nephew Ming Ming, who's 17, should study that would best suit his life purpose?
Doctor. This
Oh,
is going
really?
to
Okay.
doctor.
What country?
This is going to be going to the United States.
Okay. All right, good. Let's see. Gladys J. Hi, Erik. My name is Gladys L. Okay. Can you tell me if the current conditions in my family life will get better or worse, and what can I do?
Erik says hello, and he's telling you that yes, conditions are going to get better. He says that it starts all with communicating, letting the other people in the family know what's bothering you, and letting them know when it's okay to say something and when it's not okay to say something.
So set her
Setting
boundaries, right?
that, setting your boundaries, and being firm but being loving with this. It's all about communication. He's also talking about going and seeing a therapist.
Okay.
Um, then they need that middle person.
Okay. What about the book Nonviolent Communication? Would that help her if she read it?
He says, yeah, Mom, it's an amazing book.
That's what I hear. Nina S. Hi, everyone. I have an itchy rash on my scalp that has been there off and on for years. Can you tell me what I could do to treat it?
Yeah, he's telling you that you need to go to the doctor. There's going to be an ointment that's got a steroid in it. This is going to be something that treats really bad eczema or cirrhosis. Um, that's what this is. He's showing me
It's like
eczema
an
or
eczema, yeah, or yeah, several, yeah, eczema. That's usually what it is. And they have actually scalp uh, lotions that you squirt onto the area a couple of times a day, and it has a cortisone. So that's probably what you're gonna have to do. Just go to a dermatologist.
yeah.
I would. All right, Stephanie F. To my grandparents, are you proud of me? And if so, why? Aw.
Oh, sweet. Yes. Okay, so I've got two of them in here, and the female speaking first, she's telling you that she's incredibly proud of you. She's proud of your personality and your heart. Now the grandfather is coming through, and he's proud of the hard work that you do, and he's proud that you tend to stand up for yourself, which is something he wasn't able to do.
Oh, wow. That's pretty powerful.
Yes.
David F., what does my dad have to say now that he's passed? And for some reason, I get that there was negativity in the relationship. I don't know if there is.
Apologize
Was.
right now. The only thing he's saying is, I love you, and I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Chelsea H., what is the main goal that I set out to achieve in this lifetime, and what profession might I choose to accomplish it?
So Erik says hello. He has this really big cheesy smile on his face like he's up to no good.
Uh-oh, Chelsea.
Uh,
Oh,
he
it's
says,
Chelsea. I think it's Chelsea. Sorry.
Your goal of why you came in was to be patient and define patience. Now, about career-wise, what was the question for career?
And what profession might I choose to accomplish that?
Children. He says
Oh
working with
boy, yeah, yeah. Okay, having children, taking care of children, teaching, becoming a teacher.
about teacher's aide. Do you know? Yeah, it's called a teacher's aide, a teacher's assistant.
Would she?
So going in the classroom and having that type of job, she doesn't need to go to school. No
Okay,
more schooling.
what age range
He
would
says,
teach her the
"Mom."
patience the most?
He says, "Mom, what was hardest for you?" He's telling me about 7 years of age, six
Okay.
or
Oh, I love that age though. That's so cute. All right, another one from her. What is the main goal that I set out to achieve in this life? And oh no, that's the same question. My bad. All right. Uh, Candy J. Hi, Raylene, Erik, and Lisa. I would like to know what my life purpose is for this incarnation.
Hi, Candy. Erik is telling you that you're very beautiful. And he
Oh.
loves to hang out with you.
And you
He's
love to
telling
what?
you to hang out with you.
Loves to what?
Hang out with you.
Hang out. Okay, sorry about that. It went out a
It's
little
my
bit.
hair. Yep, my hair got in the way.
Oh, okay.
And your life purpose is actually going to be having children and animals. That's what you've come in for. It's not really based around career. Right now, what she wants to focus on is family, animals, and your kids.
Okay. All right. Why? Why that? Is it to learn patience? Is it to learn how to love? Is it to be humility? I mean, there's all sorts of things you can learn just by having children and animals in your life.
He says it's patience, responsibility, that was the huge one for her, and love.
Okay. Uh,
There's going to be an animal that's going to be coming into her life. And so if you start thinking about getting a dog or a cat, this is going to be a dog, then you want to go forth with doing this. This is not going to be a puppy. I do see this coming in from a shelter, but a very young age of a dog.
okay. All right. Cynthia Y. Thank you for the opportunity. Is my soul from another planet? Thank you.
So he's yelling out, Arcturian. Yes, your soul is
Mm,
from the planet.
okay. And what is the main trait that she has? I'm just asking this for curiosity. That is typical of an Arcturian.
He's telling me her sixth sense, she can sense sensations, spirits, and she can also sense when a bad situation is going to happen.
So she's very intuitive. Okay. Lee L. Hi, Erik. I recently started a Reiki business, and I'm wondering if there is another holistic or energy based healing modality I should add to the Reiki to further my healing skills and business. There's so many modalities that are awesome.
Telling you to learn the Grinberg method and combine this with the work that you do. He's also indicating that you will be working out of a suite. This is going to be in about a year from now when you expand your business.
Yeah, the Greenberg method is really becoming very, very popular, and I had a session. It's just amazing.
The other thing is using sounds because you can heal with sounds, whether it's a Tibetan bow. There's many, many different types of Tibetan bows. I knew I grabbed this for a reason. Here's one Tibetan bow, and this can heal chakras. It can heal your mind, your body, many different things. There's even Tibetan bows that can heal nerve pain.
Yeah,
It's
sound
all about
therapy.
yes,
So he can add sound therapy too. That'd be
yes.
awesome. You know, I just was watching Nat Geo, and they say that cats, their purr is they purr like at 25 times a second, and that is a healing energy. And so that's why they think that cats, when they purr, they can heal you and other animals. And what they're going, and they even raise the bone density of people with osteoporosis and other things. So NASA is trying to use this frequency for astronauts that are in the space lab, whatever space station, etc., so that their bones won't deteriorate just because being in zero gravity all the time. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you that little blurb, and there will be a pop quiz at the end of this session.
That's very true. If you have you ever heard of ASMR?
AF no.
ASMR. It's on YouTube. It's a specific type of video. You can look up ASMR meditation. It's very soft spoken or almost whisper like.
Mm.
And so I came across a video and there was a cat that they used in the video and it was the purring sound.
Mm.
And what happens is you receive, for me, I get like a tingle sensation whenever I do ASMR. It comes in from my crown and all the way down. It's sound frequency. It's very healing.
All right, so if you need to be healed,
Yes.
check it out, guys. Erik M. I don't know. We already answered one from him. Maybe this is the same guy. Hello, Erik. How the hell are ya? I was wondering if you could tell me my life purpose or mission. Thank you for everything that you, your mom, and Raylene do. It's freaking amazing. Erik M. from Idaho. Oh, I love this guy already.
So, first off, Erik says, I am fucking fantastic.
Of course he is.
And I was completely, he's over here singing. Can you repeat the rest of that question? He was being incredibly loud. He
Ugh.
started answering right after that.
Oh, boy. I was wondering if you could tell me my life purpose and mission, basically.
Yes. So he's telling me that you have multiple missions. This person has combined quite a bit of stuff into one life. They've often changed jobs, and people in their life have come and go. So your life purpose is going to be able to experience different types of jobs, different types of love, not just one thing. So romance, I do see computers being very strong with you, which is what you want to be focusing on right now. The other thing is your spiritual connection. You're very empathic and very intuitive. Use your abilities to communicate to your spirit guides and use oracle cards to communicate with Erik. Um, there's a lot of things combining with this person. It's not
Is
just one.
oracle cards, you have to learn how to use them, right? I mean, it's
Oracle
like,
cards, they come with a little book that takes about 2 or 3 minutes to read.
oh,
And so it's very quickly. There's very many different types of oracle cards. There's angel oracle, and then there's tarot oracle. Tarot is much more complicated. I would stick with your basic oracle angel. Dorian Virtue has a large variety, and the books, it takes 3 minutes to understand it, and then they come with a book that tells you what the card means.
okay,
And then
awesome.
it moves through energy. The cards are energy. It's a portal to the other side.
Mm.
And so you'll feel once you begin with using them and building relationships with the cards, it's a portal. They
Okay,
begin to
awesome. Yeah, I've heard of Doreen Virtue. She's supposed to be amazing. All right, Maggie L. She has two questions. Hi, Erik. It's Maggie. I would like to know the name of my guide. Main guide, I guess.
Erik says, hello, Maggie. Your guide's name is Mary,
Okay.
and she's here for your spiritual journey. You're going through a spiritual awakening right now, and she's helping you with the symptoms of headache, nausea, and fatigue. It's because she's shifting into a new dimension.
Oh, awesome. So that's kind of ascension type symptoms?
Yes,
Okay.
some of them. There's quite
Okay.
a bit of,
Okay.
like, if you feel like cold symptoms or flu symptoms, and there's no cold or no flu, nothing like that going around, you're ascending.
Okay. Well, that sucks. Why can't they be good feelings? Anyway, Maggie L has another one here. Hi, Erik. My cat has a dental condition. The vet says he has an autoimmune disease and there's nothing else to do. I want to know how to improve his quality of life.
You want to focus on comfort right now. He's showing you doing massaging on your cat, animal massage, and that's going to be what's going to best comfort him right now.
You know what you might consider, though, for autoimmune disease? Look up LDN for pets, low dose naltrexone. That, I bet, will take care of it. I had one guy with horrible ankylosing spondylitis try it, and all his symptoms are almost completely gone. It's just really works well for autoimmune conditions. But I don't know very much about using it in pets, so you have to probably research that. Low dose naltrexone, or LDN, in pets. And you can find find a LDN doctor. You can Google that, and ask them the advice on using them in pets.
He's telling me that he would be likely to get the prescription from this to take it to a compound pharmacy.
Yeah.
That he has to be persistent with it, with talking to his vet.
Yeah, exactly. Let the vet do the research, maybe, because the dose will be completely different. And dosage is everything on that. Yeah. Okay, Reuben S., I'm working on a documentary in which I believe I solved a murder mystery. Am I correct in my assumption?
Erik? So Erik is telling me that there are some things that are off about this. He's telling you to re-go and do some more research. So it's not done, no.
What's off about it?
He says the person that he thinks did it.
Oh, okay, so it's a different person. Okay. Judy, well, who did it? Can you give us any?
He says he doesn't know the person. This individual doesn't know the name of the person or know who the person is.
Well, what steps should he take to move in the right direction, research-wise?
He's telling him to look into different types of evidence, gather. Um, so he's showing me bags of things that have been collected. Um, he doesn't know the person. Honestly, I don't feel that this is going to get resolved. The reason for that is because the soul doesn't want it to be resolved either. The person that's involved in this.
Why not? You think you would want your murderer to come to justice?
So Erik says, Mom, it's a little bit different when there's a lot of pain going on in the family and when it's not going to serve justice.
It seemed like if I were the family member, I would want justice to be served. I would want closure.
There is closure. He's telling me that there is closure. However, this person isn't going to be charged. There's not going to be. I know that's really hard, and I know.
Yeah. Well, how can he find out who the person is? There's got to be a way.
He's telling him to.
Or who is, even better yet, who is the person?
This is a male, it's not a female. This is a male that did it. The soul doesn't want to give that information out.
Okay.
I don't know what the issue is there. She's telling me to just let it go.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's rotten news, I guess, but it is what it is.
He's telling me it's so the family can move on and have different type of closure.
Mm-hmm.
It's painful. That's painful what they're going to embark on.
Yeah. Okay. Judy C., what is the most important message for me at this time?
You want to focus on love and romance right now. This is where you want to put your heart and all of your attention. Marriage.
Okay. Work on the marriage or get married. One or the other.
Nope, it's in her current relationship.
Oh, okay. Okay, so any specific advice on how to achieve that?
Communication? Yes. Yes, I've actually, so Erik is talking about crystals, and so what I would recommend for you to do, because you have communication blocks, we have a throat chakra. Your throat chakra lies right here. Your chakras are energy centers. They hold energy from past, present, and future. And so what you would want to do, use anything blue. And what I want you to do, because when you're sleeping in your bed for at least 6 to 8 hours a night, so you're going to get the most benefit from the crystals. Place one blue kyanite under each corner of your mattress. Now, if you and your partner are not sleeping in the same bed, do the same for your partner's bed as well.
Okay.
Make sure that you're cleansing and charging them. You do so with the sunlight. You leave them out there for 4 hours or longer, or you can do the moonlight overnight. Repeat this every 4 weeks, so you're cleansing and charging every 4 weeks.
Okay, good.
That's going to help remove energy.
Okay, we have three from James L. What does my mom's parents, Rudy and Muggsy, and her favorite deceased dog, Trina, want to say to my mom, Mary?
They're coming back to you, and that they made it home safely. They're also indicating that the animal that's going to be coming is ready to come right now.
Okay, in the form of another dog?
Dog.
Okay. Is it alive now? The dog is alive now?
Born. Yes.
It's been born.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, it goes in and out sometimes, but that's fine.
Let me. I'm just holding it. I want to make sure all of the viewers can hear me okay.
Oh, no, it's fine. It's just every once in a while. It's very rare, though. Any validating that you can give Mary, the two parents, or the dog?
Yes. They're asking you to bury outside the remainder of collars, toys, to let them go. The remainder of the items. But they want them buried.
Okay. Another one from him. What does my dad's parents, Tom and Sally, and his favorite deceased dog, Bailey, want to say to my dad, Gary? Again, validation. He wants some validation.
So the dog is actually telling your father that your dad needs to focus on controlling his anger right now and communication. It's not that's the message. focus on communication, not necessarily holding back anger, but figuring out how to express it in a healthy way. Um, and that's what the purpose of the dog was, to help with him with communicating. He was able to take his sadness, his anger away, and calm him down instantly. And so that's something that's come back up since the dog is no longer here.
Okay. All right.
The same soul that's coming back, and it's going to be for your father.
Oh, it's going to be for the father. Okay. Now, the last one from him. Tell me about my incarnation. Why did I incarnate? Old or young soul, starseed, indigo, life purpose.
You are considered to be a star seed. You are extremely wise. You've come here to find different mysteries of Earth. Erik says hello to you. He's with you quite often. He says that what you do is you tend to find truth in whether it's a mystery of Earth, something that's going to happen, spiritual, um, like a spiritual investigator. That's pretty much what he's going to be doing right now,
Hmm.
investigating spirituality, what's real, what's not real, and then also learning how to open up his abilities. This is right now. This is why he's here.
Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Elizabeth C. Hi, Raylene, Elisa, and Erik. My question is I know I have spiritual abilities. Which of the clairs do I have, and will they get stronger? I've been working on this, but I want to go further.
Hello. Uh, your son is blowing her a kiss,
Aww.
and I can see the lips. They're little red lips, and as he blew, it was like a cartoon that kept going with the lips.
Oh, yeah, right.
Bending
That's
up.
cute.
And so he's telling me that your clairsentience and clairvoyance, those are going to be your strong suits. With getting your clairsentience, that's sensation. I'm pronouncing it wrong. He's telling me I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm pretty close to how I'm supposed to pronounce it.
Okay.
Um, and so what you're going to do, that's feeling, and that's also sensing when somebody's there, like you feel like somebody's looking at you, but there's nobody in the room. It's going to be spirit.
Okay.
Ways to open this up would be to put yourself in the dark, turn off all the lights, invite your spirit guides to come in and give them a corner to put themselves in and see which one you're sensing them in.
Oh,
Your senses, you're opening up your senses, so you don't want to be seeing something. Seeing is opening up your clairvoyance. So
okay.
that's one way to open that up. The other way to open up the clairvoyance, use a crystal. This right here is lapis lazuli. Simply holding it in your hand as you meditate, holding it on your third eye as you meditate, going going counterclockwise, just about
Okay.
an inch above it. That's also going to open it. Do this about 2 minutes a day,
Oh, okay.
and it really does work.
Wow, that sounds easy. All right, Lisa S. I'm a Reiki master. What other healing modalities should I learn from my healing practice?
Chi. Learn
Hmm.
how to access your own chi. We all have our natural force inside of us. Erik is indicating that you've already got these abilities to where you could just almost like pray for somebody to have good health or wish good health upon somebody, and it happens. And so he says to access your natural chi, your natural life force inside of you. And the way that you do this, it's really with intention. So you would ask your angels, your guides to help you to access this life force, to activate it. And then for me, I rub my hands together and I could feel a pulsating. It's like it pulses. It doesn't happen right away. You practice and it becomes more active.
Mm-hmm.
Once you're done with about 30 seconds of rubbing your hand together, you then form a ball and state intention to this ball. So you state, I'm creating positive, loving energy, whether it's for emotional support, mental support, whatever it is, pain. Don't limit
Mm-hmm.
yourself to whatever it is that you're healing, because we all have our own natural force inside of us that you can access. Yours is very natural.
Awesome. That's a good thing to have. All right, here's one from Jacqueline H, but it's not complete. So, but she says, Hi, Ewick, EH-WICK, which is kind of cute because that's what his younger siblings called him, Ewick.
How
Ewick. So maybe you just have a message or advice from her. Now, Jacqueline, contact us if we just forgot to type out the entire thing, and we'll catch you next time, I guess. But
will definitely do that in his message for you. He says, hello. He's telling me that he really enjoyed you calling him because it brought back quite a bit of memories for him, positive memories that he gets to go back and relive now. He's telling you that he loves you and he wants you to work on your abilities. Eric talks to you quite often. And so the way that he talks to you, you're talking to yourself. You often have a conversation with yourself, or you're going to think of Eric and ask yourself, why is Eric in my mind right now? It's because he's putting himself there. This is clairvoyance.
Okay. Clairvoyance? Does she have the ability to see Eric?
Yes, but it's not quite open yet. And that's
Okay.
also connecting to the third eye,
Mm-hmm.
which is connecting to your thoughts, which is
Okay.
the self talk that you're unsure of if it's you or if it's somebody else.
Can she do the same thing with the lapis lazuli?
Yes,
The 2-minute exercise counterclockwise over the third eye?
yes.
And hold.
Anybody can do it, but she
Okay.
would benefit from it really well.
Awesome. All right, Patricia B. I have no clue why I'm here, and many days I feel like calling it a day. I'm just tired of the struggle. So why am I even here? There are so
Eric
many
says,
people suffer from that same thing. It's a tough one.
Eric says he loves you, and he's telling you low dose naltrexone is going to balance this out. For you, you're going to want to take this at nighttime.
Oh, you're always at night, between 9 and 11, yeah.
Yes, and he's also indicating that you're here to learn responsibility. This medication is going to change your life. Low dose naltrexone. It's not the 5 milligrams. It's the one with 3 point. Is it three
Yeah,
point something?
yeah, it's anywhere from, it's like 4.5 instead of the 50 milligram. But check with your doctor, always, people.
Yes.
Okay,
And
let's
this
go.
is something that you have to get from a doctor. You have to get a prescription for it, and make sure that you are under your physician's care and that they know of every vitamin and every change that you're on.
Now, a lot of doctors don't know about low dose naltrexone because it's so freaking cheap to just make it on your own that big pharma doesn't go around educating doctors about it. They don't want them to know because it cures so much that some of the more expensive drugs they sell cure. So sometimes you have to search for an LDN doctor online. Just find an LDN doctor. Just type that in the search bar, and you'll find all sorts of telemedicine type things for that'll help you. But you can either have it compounded, and they can give you a prescription for already compounded LDN. That's a little bit more expensive. Or you can get them to give you the 50 milligram naltrexone, and you can make it your own by chopping that up in a couple of pieces and dissolving it in 50 cc's of distilled water, and then taking 4.5 cc's at night. But you start out with like 2 and slowly build up to that. Anyway, Carmen M. Hi, Erik, Raylene, and Dr. Medjus. Erik, what advice can you give me regarding finding love, and why haven't I been able to find it so far? So important.
Says hello, and he's indicating that you come in to first find self love and self acceptance, which is why you're here. This is your mission. And he's telling me that this is going to be a late love in life. I would have to say it's going to be about 50 years of age.
Okay.
It's later in life.
Can she speed that up by doing anything?
Of course, she can have alts. Erik, you're funny. He says she can have relationships with anybody that she chooses to. Companion is really huge. Friendships, whether it's friendship or romance. He says that there's people that are here that also need this, and we all have free will. So,
Okay,
yes.
but what can she do
Yeah.
to hurry things along and get to that point before the age of 50?
He goes, well, first off, she needs to start with accepting who she is and loving herself, searching and finding mom. That's really big.
Well, how does she do that? That's easier said than done, Erik.
Find things that she likes about herself and things that she doesn't like, and then she could dismiss what she doesn't like, and then find things that make her happy, that bring her joy. Um, Creativity is actually something that brings her joy. This is going to be like hair design, makeup design, and then
Ooh.
also creativity with, that's funny, coloring books. Coloring.
Oh yeah, you know, a lot of adults have started coloring, but I think it's very soothing and really taps you into your inner child and so on. So that's interesting
And
that you say that. That's a big deal now. They actually have adult coloring books now. But yeah, creativity would raise her vibration, and that would help her feel better about herself, and that would also get the universe to attract that love
that
into her life.
abundance and that, yeah, different types of abundances and different types of love. And it's funny because I actually just got a coloring book. It's a mandala coloring book. The
Hmm.
coloring book has cuss words in it. And
Ah,
Erik pops in I was on Amazon, and Erik comes in laughing. I'm like, "You put that there?" He goes, "I did."
oh, Erik. You're such a bad influence on her.
He
All right.
is.
Deborah A. What career would be good for my youngest daughter? She's just finishing her BA and is at a loss what to do next.
So this is going to be nursing where she wants to go into. She's going into nursing.
That's
She's
what
gonna
my daughter's going into, and she loves it so much. It's very lucrative, too.
And it's safe.
It's safe. You'll always have a job as a nurse. Okay. So should she take nursing online? That's what my daughter does. She does online, then she goes once a week she goes on the weekends for her clinicals at a hospital.
Clinicals, right.
Or should she just go to a regular nursing school?
Nope, this is going to be part of it's going to be online and the other part's going to be on a campus.
Okay. That's a cheaper way to go, and they just do a great job.
Yeah.
Will she end up having a specialty, like being a nurse anesthetist or nurse practitioner? Or, huh?
She's going to work with children.
A like a NICU?
Pediatric, yes.
Well, like a neonatal intensive care unit or just
pediatric.
Okay.
Going to be, little
All
kids.
Right. Diane C., can you give me a step-by-step instructions to stop my daughter's seizures? Okay. Of course, always check with a pediatrician, people.
Yes, he is talking about pediatrician. First off, he's also talking about...
or if she's an adult, it might be an adult daughter. I don't know, but go ahead, I'm sorry.
Erik is telling me CBD, and this is going to be the oil. For her, I believe he says this is going to be a bit of a problem. He's telling her CBD oil and also CBD lotion. Look online and talk to your doctor before you give your child it or your adult child it, because not everybody is okay with CBD, and it's not okay in every state either.
Well, are you talking about with the regular legal and everywhere hemp?
Not legal.
Yeah. No, so you're talking about the one that has THC in it.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a friend of my son's who has terrible seizure disorder, and CBD oil is, taking that away. I mean, he's reduced his medicine and so on. So, okay. Would it be worth moving to a state that allows that?
Yes, Colorado.
Okay. Deborah A., I think I followed my guides / higher self well throughout my life, but gut feelings and inner knowing are so vague. Is there anything I'm not hearing that I should be hearing?
And so Erik says that you have received quite a bit of information your entire life. He's telling you to focus on the present right now. This is what you're not hearing because you don't want to hear it. You think too far to the future. He's telling you to live in the present and enjoy life day by day.
Okay, so try to be in the now. And is there any practical advice that will help her do that?
Living in the now can be really hard for a lot of people, and the reason for this is because you guys are too busy and you're not really grounding to yourself, and you're not grounding to the earth. If you can spend two minutes outside every day, whether you're walking barefoot, you're going to be grounding, and it's going to be easy for you to live in the now. The sun, take a sun bath for 5 minutes, just sit outside and allow the sun to hit you. Taking a moon bath, just sit outside and allow the moon to hit you. Do it for maybe 5 minutes. It doesn't take long. And those are things that are going to help you to live in the now because it's grounding you.
Also, breathing exercises. When you have these special, and I know there's YouTubes and all that will have, like breathing meditation or something. When you're concentrating on your breathing, then you're always in the now. Always, always, always.
Yes, he's talking about a meditation book for this person to learn how to do different types of breathing exercises. It's meditation.
Okay. Jennifer S. Erik, can you tell me my life purpose? Why did I incarnate into this lifetime?
Family.
Wait, hang on. Let me get Michelle to get you. Michelle, can you please get your son?
He says, no, Mom, leave him.
He wants Mimi. He loves his Mimi, and it's really difficult to keep that kid away from me. He loves me so much, and it's mutual. Okay. Sorry, people. I know I got a lot of complaints, okay, on the last YouTube because the phone rang and Easton walks in and the dog barks because their doorbell goes off. But people, I'm not going to sit there and be able to afford a professional soundproof studio. I can't do it. This is just life. And I try to limit it as much as I can, but sometimes, when you have 8 people living in a house with 3 dogs, it ain't possible. All right, let's get back to Jennifer
A
S.
bunch of love in one home. Get used
There is, there really is. Erik, can you tell me my life purpose? Why did I incarnate into this lifetime?
You've come here for family and animals. This is why you're here. Your mission is learning responsibility. You don't tend to do well with listening to others or with someone giving you guidance on what to do. You're very independent, and you've come here to learn responsibilities and to be independent. Family is huge. Animals are also huge with you.
What would help her learn that responsibility more now? What's the initial steps she should take?
He says to get another dog.
Okay, all right. Um, is that dog available now?
No, she's not here yet.
Okay. Should she start looking for it?
No, not yet.
Oh, it's
Not
a
yet.
girl. It's a female dog.
It's a female dog, yes.
Any kind of dog in particular?
He says to let her know by looking into the dog's eye that that's the one. It's a
Okay.
small dog. It's not a very large dog. This is a small dog. And I'd say within the next 2 months that the dog is going to be born. It's a puppy.
Oh, okay. Jean N. Hi, Raylene, Lisa, and Erik. What is my life purpose and how does my financial future look?
So you've come here to do, he's showing me, you want to go into dental assisting right now. He's showing the mouth. You're working on teeth, dental work. This is where your finances are going to get better. I do see you having to go and get some schooling. He's indicating that this is going to be something that's not going to take 4 years. You're going to be doing it for about a year. It's not long at all. I believe it's called a dental assistant.
Okay, or dental hygienist or something like
Yeah.
that. Is she going to have to get a student loan so she can go to
Yes.
school and still have her living expenses supported?
Yes.
Okay. Jean N. again. Erik, could you tell me if my son and daughter-in-law will ever have a baby? They have tried, and she lost the last baby at 5 months into the pregnancy. Thanks, Erik, Raylene, and Elisa.
There is going to be a baby, and it's not because the daughter's having issues or the son. There is no issue there. I'm sorry that you've had this loss and they're extremely hard to go through. The lesson for this was to have that experience as a loss. The same soul is coming back into them.
Oh.
This looks like the pregnancy is going to take place linear. It's really hard to tell with linear timing, guys. And I want to explain how I can feel time-wise. For me, imagine pulling on a string. If the string is far out, that's far. If the string is really loose, it's close. Your string is really loose, so it's going to be probably within the next 2 to 4 months of where they conceive again.
Okay. So does she do anything like take baby aspirin for the first trimester to prevent early miscarriage, or
Yes.
some people take DHEA?
That's going to be the vitamin. He says this person wants to take the prenatal and the DHA
prenatal.
combined together in one, and then on top
DHA.
of that,
Okay, got it. Yeah.
And then on top of that, combine baby aspirin. You're going to want to take the baby aspirin first thing in the morning.
Okay, but just for the first trimester, and from trying to conceive until okay.
Get it now, and then when you're about 3 months along, that's when you discontinue.
Okay.
Make sure you're talking to your OB about it as well.
Oh, of course. Jody E. What will happen with my husband's work? Will he pursue his own business or get a job?
So your husband's at a loss right now, and he's unsure of what to do. Best is going to be his own business. Now, this is going to be him building. He's building things. He's doing his own business. He's a builder. That's where he wants to start. Give him encouragement and let him know that he has the talent to do this. I do see you having to go to a bank to begin with starting this business.
So he needs a business plan. Yeah.
Encourage him to do this because he doesn't feel that he can do it or that he can manage it. So when you have that encouragement and say, "Hun, look, I know you can do this," everybody starts from somewhere. It's not going to be, a bunch of clients right in the first year. You build it up and you be patient.
Does he need to go through any schooling to become a contractor?
He says no, not schooling, but there's going to be a course that he has to take. It's not going to be nothing that takes months. it's going to be a couple of weeks, a course.
What kind of course?
He's showing it being actually with contracting, and then also with being able to hold certain types of, you know how when there's a road construction person that holds signs outside,
Oh, yeah,
there's
okay.
there's that type of certificate that you have to go and get.
Oh, so some certificate. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. All right, so open up a contracting business. Listen, the economy is getting better and better, and it's probably, if we do tax cuts and all that, we'll get even better. So that might be good. The housing market will start booming.
Yes, he's shouting out engineering. I'm also looking at paper, the plans that you get together.
Like
That's going to build.
drafting?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, thank you,
Good.
everybody. And if you guys want to get in touch with Raylene and submit your questions the first of any month, try to get it as close to midnight Mountain Time as you can, because she books up so fast. And all you have to do is go to www.angelmedium7.com, right?
Yes, and that's the number 7.
Number 7.
And I recently just now updated my website, so it's incredibly easy to use now.
Good.
I'm also going to be hosting another event here in Colorado. It's going to be August 12th, I believe, is the date. You can go
Awesome.
to my website and click on the event page. The last event was incredibly fun, and a lot of people learned a lot of information. So if you're wanting to learn how to open up your abilities and learn how to use different tools to connect to spirit, those are things that I'm going to be teaching. It's going to be really a teaching and a lot of fun. Erik
Awesome.
says I'm going to be the life of the party.
Of course. Of course. He always is. So, Raylene, you're going to take care of this week's radio show. Do you and Erik have any ideas on what the topic should be?
He says death.
What about death?
How death is for me now, how I perceive you as I'm over here on the other side.
Well, we kind of already did that a little bit. Do you want to go into more depth?
He says yes, because there's some things that have changed a little bit.
Okay. All right.
And a little bit. Is that even real? He says as I'm older on the other side now, he's talking about he's had more time to be over there.
All right. So basically, what you have learned since transitioning over there. That sounds good. Okay. Thank you, guys. I love you, Erik.
Hold on, I'm sorry. He has somebody with him. This
Okay.
person's name is Jillian. She says hello to everybody.
Oh, Jillian, his girlfriend. Okay.
Oh, Erik.
Erik, your girlfriend, your romance. Well, hi, Jillian.
He says hi. She says hi. She says it's an honor to meet you, and she can't wait until you find out that you've already known her before.
Oh, okay. Well, Jillian, that's cool. I thought you were going to say, I can't wait till you get over here. It's like, oh my God, really?
No.
No, I'm teasing. I'm teasing. Well, that's great, Jillian. You keep my boy in line. I know it's tough, but.
And it is tough. She's laughing because she says it is tough.
Yeah, really. All right. I love you all.
All right. Thank you, Elisa. Bye, everybody. Erik says he loves you.
I love you.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye-bye.